Hi guys, I'm Renee and welcome to week 6 of my weight loss journey. Here are my 5 mindset shifts that has, I think, made the biggest difference in my weight loss journey. So the first mindset shift that had to change was the way I thought about having a bedtime as an adult. I thought, that's insane. I wanted to stay up and go to bed at like 12 o'clock at night, wake up at 4, like what I did in like my 20s, and just like enjoy my nights and not go to bed early, or like even on the weekends, like not stay up late, go to bed like nice and late, and then I'll make it up. I'll catch up on my sleep. That's what I used to say. I'm like, I'll catch up on the weekend. It's fine. I'll just catch up. You never catch up. And there's no such thing as catching up on sleep. And that was something that was major. It's like sleep is like having jet lag. Okay, so you lose, let's say you normally go to bed at 8 and then you decide to go to bed at 9. When you go to bed at 9, that one time, it's as if you flew somewhere that's an hour difference. And I don't know if you've ever traveled, but if you've traveled, you know that there's like this feeling. It's like you're not tired, but you are, and it's like this weird, like, I don't feel good. It's like when I go to Europe, I have to stay up all like day long because you get there in the morning. You have to stay up all night long, all day long, and then you're going, I'm exhausted, and that's how your body feels. So the more you push your normal bedtime, the more your body's going, ugh, like it takes a long time to recover. It takes, I think, what is it, 48 hours for if you have jet lag, so 48 hours to recover. Could you imagine? It's almost like, it's like having jet lag every single weekend, every time you change your bedtime. Also, when it comes to sleep, sleep is where you regenerate, and sleep is where all that hard work, all that muscle tearing that you do when you're working out, and that soreness gets better. It heals. Okay, so the more you sleep, the more you're gonna heal your muscles and your bones. I think that's incredible. And you also lose more weight sleeping than anything else. Like, you lose more weight sleeping than you could ever really do working out. I feel like once I thought of that and my mind shifted to that, I was like, oh my God, sleep is important. Also, when it comes to sleep, you don't snack anymore. When you're because in the sense of, if you go to bed at 8 and your cutoff for food is at 6, okay, which is a 2-hour window most of the time, 2-hour window, you cannot keep eating at 7. And so I'm a snacker. That's what I do. I snack. I've snacked since I was a little girl. I was always the snacker. I was always the kid who was always talking. Didn't eat her lunch, didn't eat her breakfast because she was talking too much or she was busy doing something. And then I brought it into my adulthood and I just kept snacking and snacking. I feel like once I had a bedtime, I can't snack because I need those hours of sleep to recover and then wake up at 4 a.m. and do it all over again. So my second mindset shift was how I thought about calories. I thought, if a diet said you can eat 500 calories, I'm like, 500 calories, I could eat 500 calories. And then I'm like, I could do 500 calories in cookies or 500 calories in snacks. So once I was doing that, I was like, why am I not losing weight? No, you have to have 500 clean calories. You have to have calories that actually improve your muscles. And once I also thought about calories as energy. So when you think of calories, this is all like things I've learned over this last 6 weeks, is when you think of calories as fuel in your gas tank, okay? So you're driving, you go to the gas station, you fill up, okay? So that's like when you're eating. So you're filling up on all your, nutritional things, right? Whether it's good or bad, you're eating. And that fuel needs to be burned during the day. If that fuel doesn't get burned during the day, and like you didn't do enough exercise, you didn't do enough movement, like your job wasn't challenging enough, whatever it is, you're gonna go and you're gonna look at it and your body is gonna look at it and say, hey, I didn't get enough I got too many calories today. So what do I do with those calories? Because I can't burn them. You're not doing enough. Well, it's gonna take it and make it into fat. And it doesn't help if you don't eat either, because if you don't eat, your body goes, well, I'm not getting any food anytime soon, so I'm gonna take the calories that I have right now and I'm gonna put it into fat for later. And then I'm gonna hold on to it and I'm gonna store it until I need that energy, because he is not eating as much as they need to, and they're not getting enough nutrition into their system. So your body is not an idiot. Like, I always thought like my body was like this simple, my brain was this, and body was a simple thing. And I think for me, I had to realize I haven't been kind to my body. I haven't been kind to my system. So now if my system rebels against me, or I start feeling ill, my knees were hurting, like I just felt tired all the time, I had to go, you've created a mess. So now as you're fixing it, it's not gonna be easy, but you gotta shift, because you can't just eat whatever the heck you want anytime you want. So the next thing was how I thought about working out. That's my third shift. The way I thought about working out was that you have to hit the gym, kill your muscles, just like sweat till you drop, work out for it to actually make sense and for it to pay off and for you to lose weight. I spent 6 months before this weight loss journey. I spent 6 months in the gym, just killing myself. 5 days a week, bike, running, doing everything, and I didn't lose a pound. I basically just gained muscle. And I never wanted that. I never wanted to be fully like muscular, because then it's like I'm just heavy, and I'm a tiny framed person, and so it was just so hard. And I think I'm not the only person who does that, or who thought that. So once I learned what exercise was, it became more fun. You know, even though I was tired, even though, you know, it's not easy these last 6 weeks, I had to shift and say, wait, exercise is everything that you do. So whether I'm in the garden, whether I'm taking a walk, whether I'm doing yoga, whether I'm doing a HIIT workout for 20 minutes, I am doing exercise. My body is burning calories. It is burning fat. And it was that moment of going, not one size fits all, you know, like what is good for one person is not good for the other. And then I found the Ayurvedic diet, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, because I found out like, hey, you're a Vata type, and at the same time there's Pitta types and there's Kapha types, and you guys don't do the same things the same way. So it's not like you're doing, like, I have tiny bones and I'm a snacker, so I have to do a diet and a workout routine and a sleep routine that's completely different from a Pitta who is like, go, 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 let's kick butt, let's marathon run, let's go to the gym every day. I can't do that. And I'm not a Kapha type who's like super chill, like can lie back. I am honestly the kind of person who needs to move to feel good, but also my brain goes like a million things a day. I just like, it just does a million things, and I want to get everything done. And so for me, I had to realize that calming workouts was what I needed. So in the morning, I get up, I do a 20-minute HIIT, and then I do a 10-minute energizing yoga. But for the rest of the day, I'm doing light working out. So I do 2 walks, 20 minutes per day, and then I do a 20-minute yoga session before bed. And I'm supposed to do meditation, but I've tried again. I just think I need to face my thoughts. Every time I go to meditate, I start crying. My life is not where I want it to be yet, but it's sad. I have everything, like, you know, I'm a homeowner, I'm a single mom, you know, my son is nice and healthy, I have a beautiful home, I have a great job, I have a great passion, you know, being online, I have a great family. Every time I get into those thoughts, I look at what I don't have versus what I do have. Working out is, whether it's working out your mind, whether it's strenuous working out, or whether it's chill working out, it all counts. Whether I'm working in my garden or whatever, I am doing good. So number 4 on how I shifted my mindset, how I thought about the scale. And through all the years of doing crazy diets, I've never owned a scale. I need to know, I need to see what my progress was. Like, you know, some people say, oh, just measure your waist, your body. No, that will piss you off. That started pissing me off. When I got the scale, it was like life-changing. I weigh myself, let's say if I go and shower, I'm gonna weigh myself. I weigh myself in the morning and I weigh myself at night. So during the day, you gain about 2 pounds, to be honest with you, even a little bit more, just based on the fuel you've taken in, right? The calories you've taken in, and you burn it. So, well, as you sleep, you probably lose about 2 pounds. Some body types don't lose 2 pounds. My body type, I lose about 2 pounds. And what the scale does is, let's say I overeat or I overindulge. The second I get on it, it's gonna tell me, you ate a whole bunch of crap. You know, it just like, and I don't eat like not healthy foods, but just because it's healthy doesn't mean you can't overindulge on it. Just because you're eating healthy doesn't mean you cannot overeat a ton. And I am a snacker, again, by nature, so I will start snacking. Like as I'm cooking, I'll put something in my mouth, I'll do, and that is my problem. So the second I get on the scale, I can see that, and I almost like, my brain goes, oh, okay, curve that. We love seeing the numbers go down. It keeps me in check, it keeps me in balance. It tells me you've overindulged, or you haven't eaten enough. Why didn't you eat as much? Or do you feel hungry? Or you haven't had enough water? These are things that the scale will tell you, because you're gonna start to get to know your weight after a while. I would say, don't be like me, don't be like I used to be and being afraid of seeing what the number is. The number is yours, it's private. When you go and weigh yourself, nobody else is gonna see it. It's all for you. My final one, which is my 5th mindset shift that I had to make on this weight loss journey, was how I felt about food. As I said before, I was a snacker, and I would eat randomly during the day. So I wouldn't really have breakfast. Then I would have a lunch. Then I'll have a big dinner like everybody does. And then I'll eat like junk food until like I go to sleep at night. And that used to be my thing. Now I don't do that anymore. Right now I'm doing, in the morning, I have breakfast around 6:30, between 6:30 and 7:30, I have a breakfast, which is oatmeal, yogurt, fruits, and less nuts, because nuts and seeds contain a ton of calories and a ton of fats, and I didn't realize that. So I was like, why is my weight not going down? And it's because I was overindulging once again on things that I like. So yeah, so that's what I have for breakfast. Then for lunch, I have a really big meal. So as I told you before, as you've seen in my videos, I have like chicken, rice, or shrimp, fish with rice. And I have basmati rice or jasmine rice. And then I'll have a big salad, and then I'll have fruit for dessert, or dried dates, or figs. Then for dinner, I will have a salad, a very small salad. I'm not hungry at all. Sometimes I'll even have some figs and dates and a banana. During the day, I keep hydrated. I quit coffee. I'm having only decaf, and that's like in the afternoon to give me a boost, and that's it. And then I might have a cup of tea before bed, which is herbal tea. I like a lemon and ginger, like something just very settling, very calming. And then after that, I go to sleep. And I found that has changed the game when it comes to my weight loss journey. Sleep is like massive, working out is massive, but the way I eat has completely changed this journey for me. I am never hungry, and if I get hungry, I know it's either breakfast, lunch, and maybe, you know, I'm dehydrated. These are the things that have made me lose the weight. This is what has made me be able to feel healthy and keep the weight off and not have so much fluctuations in my weight. That's it for this video. Let me know if you are on your journey, and like, I love speaking to people who are doing the same thing, because it just makes me motivated. Or if you're thinking about it, or if you have any more questions, just let me know, and I'll answer them as I go. And if you like this type of content, I make videos twice a week. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and have a great day, and I will see you next week. Bye.